my beautiful, beautiful friends out there in Cyberland. This is your friend Kevin with this fairy tarot message for Friday, the 30th of September 2022, the last day of September 2022. And boy, has it ever been a lively one here on the east coast of America. Not that I have too many people tuning in from anywhere else in the world, but I'm ever hopeful. But still, Florida, wow, been wiped off the face of the earth temporarily. I maybe sort of. Anyway, it's quite something. And now, apparently, according to news reports and weather reports, this storm, hurricane, whatever you know, called Ian, is coming up this way. Bring it on, baby. We got it. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Nothing like a bit of wind and some rain to wash things away. I digress. Let's get to the cards. All right, so I am using the Fairy Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine and the images by Howard David Johnson. I like to give credit where credit's due. These folks put in some hard work. Hay House published them and distributes them. And I rather like them. Anyway, so today's card is the Three of Spring. Now, spring would be connected to wands, to fire, to action, to things other than the other three suits, which are sort of more emotional. Actually, this is winter is more thought provoking. You've got the autumnal, the suit of autumn, which is money and finance, and then the suit of summer, which is love and cups, and the suit of spring is let's go, action. So here we see a fairy holding a branch of the holy hawthorn. In this particular suit, the holy hawthorn bush, tree, whatever, is from Glastonbury. This whole suit has been inspired by that little area in the southwest coast or southwest area of England, known as Glastonbury. You've heard of the Glastonbury Festival. It's not too far from where I come from in Dorset. This, I think, would be Somerset, which is the next county over. Anyway, the holy hawthorn bush, tree, what have you, is seemingly divinely planted by Joseph of Arimathea, which is shown in the Ace of Spring. Now, the Three of Spring is waiting for a butterfly boat that will arrive from Avalon, bringing treasures to manifest all of the hard work. So really, an additional message to this is giving or receiving assurances that you have success coming and that you're going to get rewarded for a job incredibly well done. So this would be today, the energy of today, a good time to seek out new adventures and perhaps deal with some business travel. Now, I know myself, when the Three of, let's go back to this camera, there we go. When the Three of Spring shows up, it almost seems like, woof, I've put in all this hard work and I am waiting to reap the benefits. And right there is the vortex, if you're familiar with the law of attraction, law of reciprocity, the law of abundance, the law of blessings. We've done all this work. We've invested all this time. We've put in all this effort. And that can be emotional, financial, all that stuff. Done our work, done our due diligence. And then there's this period of time where, all right, then come on, did the work, got this, got that, bought this, bought that. I want a return on my investment. We've morphed into this sort of area where we're looking for the return on investment before we put out the effort, if you will, the work. So today's message would be, don't despair. Try not to get impatient. You've done the work. You've actually put forth the effort. You're going to get noticed. People are going to see your efforts. just be patient and let whatever transpires. It's a bit like anything, you can look at wine, you can look at food, you can look at anything that gets prepared. There's a lot of work in preparing something, and then you've got to wait for whatever you've prepared, whatever you've done, like putting in an application for a job and 3 days later you haven't heard anything, or applying for a loan, same thing, or cooking a meal, you've done it, you've got it, it's all in the oven, now I've got to wait for it to cook. Is it ready yet? Going on a journey, all these things. The energy of today with the 3 of spring would be to say, use your time wisely. Think of what you're going to do once this new stuff comes into being, once your rewards start to pay off. And imagine that if you've already put forth the effort, you're already on your way, you're already going and getting there. So now just let your imagination go even further and see it all coming into fruition, even though it hasn't physically arrived yet. Time and space is a bit weird. Very difficult to do in the physical, not so difficult to do in the spiritual. And as we begin to merge the two worlds, you being a big old spirit in a physical embodiment for right now, you'll start to see some of this stuff crossing over. I'm hoping this is making sense and not confusing you. All right, listen, I love you, and I can't wait to bring you tomorrow's message. Until then, lots of love. If you are in the area that Hurricane Ian is coming through, use your intuition, use your guidance, use your downtime, and try to pay attention to your inner voice of intuition. All right, babies. Bye.